Hi everyone, Casey Cheesbrough, Incident Commander with Rocky Mountain Area Complex Incident Management Team 3 here on the Elk Fire. I just wanted to take some time today to talk with everybody, provide some more information and a little insight to some fire activity that you may have seen last night that we definitely plan that you will see today and into the coming days here in that Big Goose drainage area. And then talk about just some strategic planning we've been doing as a team and what you can expect over the next few days with our operations out on the ground as well as the fire activity. So that big run that we saw Friday night into Saturday morning really pushed that fire down as far south as Big Goose drainage. So the fire did come into that watershed a little bit. That's one of our critical values that we identified in our strategic planning process up front was the Big Goose watershed, of course, and then the communities out here to the south, Bighorn, Story, the structures around that Bighorn area. And so I know that you guys have seen that fire activity. It has increased a little bit yesterday with the dry weather there in Big Goose. So as a result of that, we've got fairly favorable winds for what we're looking to do right now is to introduce some more fire into that area, really with the hopes of taking some energy out of that drainage for those future weather events that could set up. Right now we're not seeing the big wind events that we've seen that have really moved this fire in the next few days forecast. And so looking to take advantage of that. Get as much of the energy, the potential energy out of that as we can so that we can minimize those fire effects overall in that watershed. We're feeling really good about the structure protection that's taken place around the water treatment facilities down there. There's been a lot of good work going on in there. And so really just looking at that watershed as a whole, minimizing those fire effects on our own terms while the weather's good to keep that watershed as intact as possible. And then I know looking to the south, some concerns there with the communities down there. And so as we work to the south, we really are looking at those best options where we're going to have the highest probability of success of eventually stopping that southerly progression of the fire. Right now, the crews are really focused on that red grade road. As folks know, there's a lot of heavy fuels out here. The terrain is really tough and not a lot of safe places to put our firefighters. So in that strategic piece, besides the values and the probability of success, most importantly, looking at that risk to responders. And so where can we have our folks work safely? And really we're looking at that right now. That being said, if the weather or the conditions give us an opportunity to move up a little bit closer and we can do it safely, we'll keep looking at those opportunities further to the north to stop that southerly spread of the fire. And so you will see some increased activity with fire resources down in that area. But really, if you're in Bighorn or Story or even Sheridan, just wanted to put this on your radar because there is a chance you'll see today again and in future days just some more fire activity in this area. Just want folks to know that that's our operations taking place in there. We know that activity is occurring and really that's what we're trying to do in there. So it is desirable to see some of that activity down in there from our team perspective. So looking at the rest of the fire, a lot of action still going on at Burgess Junction with that point protection strategy that we've got going up there. Feeling really good about where we're at, seeing some growth on the fire out here to the west, but we've got a lot of good work in on all the structures and the lodges and things at Burgess Junction down to Sibley Lake, that area. Really have seen some real success with fire suppression up around the Little Horn Canyon area. Feeling good about the structures. We do have that point protection in place on the structures up there as well if this fire were to get active and start moving to the north again. And then you've seen the containment lines out here on the east side of the fire. Everything continues to hold really well out there. So feeling really good about that success and looking to bring some of that containment line down to the south over the next few days as we have some success out in those lighter fuels down lower. So again, just really wanted to draw that attention. We know you're going to see that increase in activity down here. Just wanted to give you some background and some explanation of what you might see down there and why. And again, just a reminder, we'll have that community meeting tonight, 1900 in Bighorn. And then, yeah, please plug into these other Facebook videos, the operational updates, the daily updates that are going out so we can keep everybody informed of what's going on with the fire activity and the resources out there on the ground. Thanks for your time.